MLB Network is your exclusive series between the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Walker Buehler is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendle. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey Wendle.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. A swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Matt Duffy. As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Charlie Morton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap. Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 5th.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Kiermaier gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
Digging in now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Kiermaier's running. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Seager gonna have to hurry. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. In there, 2-1. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Hit out towards second. Wendell scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Popped him up. Taylor over to his left. And that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this.
Leading off for the Rays, the pitcher, Charlie Morton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball swung on and missed.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
1 strike.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3 and 1.
Call didn't go his way on 2 and 1, but it's important here on 3 and 1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but
Now
probably
that's
too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Duffy.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1, the Rays nothing. Into the box now, Walker Buehler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Walker Buehler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Popped up. Robertson near the first base bag. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 31.
So digging in now, Jock Peterson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, 2 down now.
Number 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the #2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straightaway right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Kiermaier, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And there's ball 1. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Taylor's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 LA. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, low. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Left side, but well fouled. Here now the 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch
Now
right
that,
there. That
the
fastball
center fielder,
on the inner half of the plate. You can see
Kiermaier.
that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Zunino gathers it. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Striding into the box, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 27.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So striding forward now, Daniel Robertson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Robertson, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Verdugo is there, two gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate, Charlie Morton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Zunino is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Muncy has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 2-0. Settling in now, Austin Barnes, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Austin Barnes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
In now, Walker Buehler. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 2, the Rays nothing. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a slider that misses below the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. hit hard on the ground to second. Lowe is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Oh, and he misses it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They're down 2-0. Stepping in, Brandon Lowe will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ryan Stanek takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek. Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Cody Bellinger will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Here's Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike one. From the stretch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now in the box, Alex Verdugo. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set, and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
A.J. Pollock will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Meadows is after it, and no one will track it down. Muncy at third, Verdugo at second, Barnes at first, 2 out in the inning. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. It's the Dodgers 4, the Rays 0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Rich Hill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44. Rich.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Low fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Tommy Kahnle comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
For the Dodgers, number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Mike Zunino would be next. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail here 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Emilio Pagan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Batting in the sixth spot, number 15. Emilio.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jock Peterson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Brandon Lowe will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Wendell comes up with it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Line, but speared on a hop. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 4-0. At the plate, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fly ball into straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
With that,
11.
we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 11. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Peterson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Now the Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Wendell. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
2-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Hit in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is camped under this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
Now batting, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And now a pitch on the way. sent on the ground out to second. Wendell over to his left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. But they're in front 4-0. Ross Stripling comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 68.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
A reminder that coming up after the telecast concludes, we'll have post-game highlights for you as we look back at the key moments of this World Series matchup. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 1 for 2. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out. In now, Kevin Kiermaier.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This is pulled into right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
For nothing the score tonight. The Dodgers have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. Walker Buehler is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now.